It has been forever since I've been back here. And you know what's so funny about this? It's just that it's November 7th, and the last time I did this was November 4th, 2023. It's November 7th, 2024. Isn't that crazy? Let me put some moisturizer on my hands because it's looking real ashy, okay? How are you guys? What's going on? Write down below in the chat how you're feeling, because yesterday was a really big day. I know everybody has their, you know, certain views about life and everything, so I'm not gonna get into all of that, but you know, I'll just say it wasn't that much of a great day for me at all. So it is what it is. Life goes on, and we just pray that everything is better. Just want to address the news that happened, and this will probably be up like a couple weeks after it happened, so I'm sure everybody's cooled down, hopefully, by then. Here we are with another skincare update. I'm like embarrassed to be back here because it's a setback. The last time you saw me, my skin was clearing up. I had nothing on it, no bumps, no scars, scabs. I only had hyperpigmentation, and I thought from that point I was on my way to clear skin, which I was. And now looking back at the year and what has happened, I feel like when stress is involved in my life, it shows on my face in the worst way, in the acne way, and things affect me very deeply, and they affect me for a long time. And my period is coming too, so yeah. Let me just give you a close-up of what my skin looks like right now, and then we'll get into a little bit of what I've been doing to my skin and a little bit more deeper about the stresses in my life. So photo op 1. We have scarring or open wounds, actually. Majority of my face. I've been picking, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the close-up. So what I've been doing different to my face, I've actually been trying to change my skincare products a lot more maybe than I should. I've been using Anua, their niacinamide serum, this right here, and I actually really love it. It's has not caused me any issues. I got this in the beginning of my skincare journey. I still use this for this area and my nose area. I just started using this again. For some reason I felt like sunscreen wasn't helping me. I don't know, but I've been putting them back on for the past 3 days, and I feel like, okay, maybe I needed it. I don't know, I can't tell the difference, but it feels like I needed it. And I have a prescription of erythromycin benzoyl peroxide topical gel that I use around my cheeks and my chin area, and it really does help with pimples. Sometimes pimples do shine through, and that is why, well, another thing too is with medications, you don't want to let them expire. And I had another medication, the same one, but I had 2 of them, so one wasn't actively being used, and I feel like that may have been a problem with medication. So when it wasn't actively being used, I think that it was kind of like going bad maybe, and it wasn't working as if I just got it and as if it was just made. So I think that's important to just, I like to stack up on products, and that means your newer products, if you stack them up, they're going to expire sooner because you're taking a long time to open them. So just food for thought if you're like me and you do this. So yeah, and the last thing, I got the new La Roche-Posay. I still use the normal to oily skin foaming cleanser, and I got their new face wash with the Mela B3 series to help the hyperpigmentation on my face. I'm thinking of getting their hyperpigmentation serum, but haven't gotten it yet. And lastly, I also added another cleanser. So I have about 3 cleansers. It's by Anua. TikTok blasted them and said that Anua is really good. So I have their green leaf foaming cleanser or something like that. I like it a lot, but because I was trying too many different products, my skin started to get bad, and also with stress it got bad as well. So yeah, you guys, I've been sleeping good recently, so my skin is low-key starting to get better. But the nights that I've been stressed out, I can't even sleep for my skin to heal. So it was pretty bad. Now, I know this is a skin video, it's an update, so I know you guys probably don't really care about like what's been stressing me out, but it's my channel, so I'm gonna tell y'all what's been stressing me out. For those of you guys who don't know me, I do have a playlist of my skincare journey, so you can go see what that looks like, how I started, where I'm at, where I was at, and how this is a setback for me. And then I also have a series called the Vulnerable series on my YouTube channel. It's basically about experiences and things that I went through as a child with my parents, where I feel like I've gotten a lot of trauma through my parents. And it's a thing that most of us know. Cycles are carried on, so what's not dealt with is going to still be there, and if it's still there, it's going to get passed down. And I just think that a lot of our older generation does not realize that or take it seriously. And so instead, when you tell them how you feel and everything, they start to deflect and make it seem like it's your fault, make it look like it's your fault, and you start to feel like it's your fault for the way that you are, right? And also make it feel like it's your fault for even speaking up about the things that bothered you. It's not new news to anybody if you've been on my channel and you've been keeping up to date with what's been going on in my personal life. But just recently, as of July of this year, I kind of stopped speaking to majority of my immediate family, and I think the person that has like bothered me the most in this process that I don't have a relationship with is my mom. My dad is just expected. Like, I honestly don't really care anymore as far as having a relationship with him. I'm just really disappointed in the way that our relationship has turned out. So me talking about him is dealing with what was bothering me and learning how to heal from it. I understood that that person is no longer going to change or would never change, and that's just something that people have to accept. So with my mom, just really surprising. It's just like a whole 180, because her and I had a really good relationship and everything was cool, everything was fine, but now I'm an adult. Things are different. I don't deal with BS. I don't deal with people forcing me to have relationships with other people. She wanted me to have a relationship with my dad. She kept telling me, reach out to him, text him, send him your itinerary, and I'm like, stop right there. Like, no, because you're crossing a boundary, and if a person wanted a relationship with me, they would. So, you know, just because she's involved with my dad, I don't know what he pillow talks to her as far as what he wants out of a relationship with me, but in my eyes, what's not said is not going to be known. So he doesn't want a relationship. And so because of all of this, when I made the videos, this just caused more havoc, which kind of was expected. But sometimes I have the most optimism when I think like, oh, maybe like if I say this and I give an example and all these things, like they'll understand. And no, it's not the case. But that's okay. So that's been stressing me out, y'all. Like, I don't want to take all your time with it because I have videos on it, and I think it just stresses me out that the family situation that I'm in, or even that I'm not in, because there is no family. Like, for me, the situation that I'm not in bothers me. I really don't know why it bothers me, because it was my decision. I don't deal with like selfish people or people who only consider their own feelings. I just don't deal with that. And if I've tried to explain to you multiple times why this is not okay to be selfish and to be inconsiderate, and you like that about yourself, there's no point in dealing. So I think it just hurts because the principle is that's your parents, that's your family, those are your siblings, and it's holiday time. And my period's coming, so I'm a little emotional. But it's holiday time, and holiday time is not gonna be, I don't like it. Even if I find somebody to celebrate with, it's just not a good feeling in the back of my mind, in the back of my heart. It's just not a good feeling to not be with your own family. So yeah, that's what's been stressing me out. I do get therapy. I have therapy for myself and my relationship, and I'm just grateful that I've been given by God this opportunity to do that. I don't think therapy it's helping me regulate emotions, but I think that with everything going on and the situation not changing, I need to basically ask my therapist, like, what do I look forward to next? I got to a point where I was isolating myself from just like people in general after going through all that stress with my family, because I wanted to be in the next level in my life. I wanted to be in the next space of my life. And I was looking for something new. So I could forget about what has happened to me, so I could focus on new ventures and everything like that. And this isn't something you can run away from, and I'm so big on deal with it first, heal, and I just didn't know that I was running. Healing really, it can hurt, but it's a growing pain. And yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, kind of like a mini life update. So we're gonna combine this skincare update along with life update. So if you stayed till the end, thank you so much. If this is your first time meeting me, my bad, it's a little emotional, but on my channel we are transparent with how we feel with what's going on. So this is how we feel today. If you're returning, thank you. Miss you, love you, and I want you to have a good day, good night, whatever time it is you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
The sun is shining, it's a new day.